it's Chris Silveda from Simple Listing Solutions, and I haven't done a webinar in over a year. People say, Chris, I'm finding all these videos and they're old, and they're all these old webinars. What are you doing now? Boy, we're doing a lot. And I would just like to take a couple minutes to tell you at Simple Listing Solutions how we work and what we do. We are not a lead provider. Like, we don't give you probate leads. We don't have that data. We don't give you for sale by owner leads. We don't have that data. Expired listing leads. We don't have that data either. Right? Divorce. We don't have that stuff. Right? I know where you can go get it. Like, I know that you can go over to ReboGateway.com and you can pay them every month for great data. Divorce, foreclosure, default people. You can do that. You can go to Vulcan7.com and go get your expired and your FSBO leads. Right? I use landvoice.com with their speed dialer system. You can use the redx.com. There's a lot of great data providers out there for expired listing data, for sale by owner data, for people who filed for bankruptcy, or people who just filed for divorce, or people who've missed a mortgage payment. There's great data providers out there. But once you have that data, what do you do with it? Right? We can help you with that. Right? Some of that data you're going to want to mail to, but then the question is, do I send them a letter? And if I do, what does the letter say? What does the envelope look like? Or do I send them a postcard? And if I send a postcard, what do I put on the postcard? Right? Some of them are a phone call. If I call them up, what do I say? Do I use a Tom Ferry script? They seem pretty good. Mike Ferry script, they seem pretty good. And they are. They make a lot of sense. Scripts are important. Right? Scripts are important because you have to use a script when you're dialing. Now, you can sway from it a little bit, but you have to know what you said on the last phone call, because you schedule an appointment on that one. Right? And then you do 20 more phone calls, you don't schedule an appointment. Oh my gosh, what did I say back then? You don't want to do that. Scripts are good. So do you use Mike Ferry and Tom Ferry scripts when you're calling? And when you're calling, is that the only thing you do? Because now you've got a phone number. Why not send them a text message with a link to your website? Right. And if you send them a text message with a link to a website, do you send them to just a generic website? Search for homes, all about me, community information, meet the team, because they don't care about that. Right. So it kind of depends on who you're sending that link to if you're going to send a link. Right. So whether you're going to mail and what you're going to mail, whether you're going to call, what you're going to say, right? Whether you're going to post ads on Craigslist, or whether you're going to promote things on Facebook, or whether you're going to send out an email to your sphere of influence saying, click here and check this out, and thanks for not keeping a secret, please share it. Like, what will those things be? We help you with all of that stuff. Like, when you've got the data, when you say, hey, Chris, I want to work expired listings, how can Simple Listing Solutions help me? Boy, give me a call and I'll tell you. I don't want to so much as show you on our website, because then there's people that just look at what we're doing. They go, that's great. They copy it, and then they're doing the same thing tomorrow that we're doing. Right? So I'd love to show you what we do with expireds and with FSBOs and with our VIP Home Finder program that allows you to go capture 5-star home buyer prospect leads. 5-star. 20% down payment or better, right? Conventional financing, right? Fully approved, and they need to find a house. They're ready to go. Like, they're ready to buy a house today, right? That's a 5-star home buyer. They're fully approved, and I'm not talking VA or FHA, because in this market, tight inventory, those are great. Everybody's great. But in this market right now, at least where I'm at and the agents I'm talking to, if you write a VA FHA offer, you may have to go write 15 of those before you can get one accepted, right? And then, great, you help some people find a house, and that's fabulous, but you made $4.20 an hour in the process, and you're going bankrupt, right? So right now in this market, 5-star home buyer, 20% down payment, ready to purchase, ready to go, willing to sign a buyer brokerage agreement. If you can help us find a house, let's go, right? We've got systems for that, tactics, training, tools, right? So that's what we do at Simple Listing Solutions. And if you're a real estate agent who doesn't know a lot about technology, good thing that we're here, because you don't need to. Like, in the past, we would teach you how. We'd say, hey, look at all these tools we've got, and we're going to teach you how you can go build lead capture funnels for anything you want. We don't do that anymore. We just build them for you, right? All of them. Divorce, FSBO, expired, farm area, whatever you want to do, right? Specific gated community. Tarpon Springs. I need a website for Tarpon Springs. I agree. I think you do. Right? I think you need a good website for your little Tarpon Springs gated community that says, hey, get a 12-month, complete 12-month sales history of every home that's sold in Tarpon Springs. Just go over to tarponspringsHomesales.info. Right? 12-month sales history of every home sale in Tarpon Springs? Boy, that's a little more compelling than the Zillow. Right? And so, great, I got that. Now I got my Tarpon Home Springs sales history.info. Now what am I going to do? Great question. Are you going to mail into Tarpon Springs? Are you going to walk, knock, talk, call? How are you going to do that? Right? We can help you with that. So that's what we do at Simple Listing Solutions. We help you with strategy. Right? We help you develop a business plan by talking to you. Like, tell me about you. How long have you been in business? Are you a brand new agent? You've been around for a long time? You got a team? You don't have a team? You're using a call center in the Philippines to do circular dialing through neighborhood for you, and you've got it going on? Great. Like, we can help. We just need to know where you at in your real estate career. What's your budget? What's your experiences? What's your resources? And what would you like to do? Because quite frankly, if it's not fun, if you're not going to do it for too long. Right, unless you're just a machine, and hey, Chris, I get up every morning for 2 hours, I call, and I hate how to do it anyway. I've been doing it for years. Wow, that's good. You do that because it's lucrative and it's profitable. I understand. But for $99 a month, right, month to month, it's no long-term annual relationship that you got to get married to. Right, for $99 a month, you can bring us onto your team. And now you've got, if you need a website, you got one. Chris, I need a new website for this new listing at 6464 Duane. Great. You're going to go over to GoDaddy and you're going to spend $1.50 and you're going to get 6464duane.info, right? Send me some photos. We're going to have a nice property listing website up for you tomorrow with a nice lead capture for buyers so you can double end your listings. Give you a little strategy, right? You're going to go to SignWriter, 6464duane.info, coming soon. We're going to get that out in front of the house 2 weeks before it even hits the MLS, right? Show you how to advertise that thing on Facebook and Craigslist and get it promoted. So when it does hit the MLS, you know, you've already got a couple offers lined up. We can help you with that too, right? So we handle the technology for you at Simple Listing Solutions now. You need a newsletter to send out to your sphere of influence, the welcome mat. We'll get it all custom set up for you so it's ready to print and send. Right. You want to work short sales? We can help you do that. You want to work FSBOs, expireds, divorce, probate, farm areas? We can help you do that. Right. Give us a call, 877-721-8220, and just leave me a brief message. Right. Just tell me your name, tell me who you work for, and where you're working. That's it. Say, hey, Chris, my name is Mike, and I'm with ABC Mortgage down here in Tampa, Florida. And give me a call and leave your phone number, and I'll call you back personally, and we can just talk, real estate professional to real estate professional. And I'm not going to twist your arm. I'm not going to try and sell you anything. I'm just going to answer whatever questions that you might have for us. And that's it. That's what we do now at Simple Listing Solutions, and we would love to join your team this year. So give us a call. Bye.